Hey everyone, it's Christian here, yet again, and we are at the Homewood Suites by Hilton in Doral, Florida, which is just west of the airport in Miami. In fact, an airplane will probably fly over during this, and I'll have to stop. I'll see if I can't get footage of it while it's flying over. But my main reason for this video is to give you a review on Veitchia arecina, which is is commonly mistaken for Veitchia montgomeryana, Veitchia joannis, Veitchia winnan. They actually visually look almost identical. It's the flowers that are a little bit different, but I can't tell you whether this is arecina montgomeryana or the other two, joannis or winnan, because the flowering and the hybridization between these species is so immense that they really just kind of become one plant, which is just a Veitchia. So most people just call it Veitchia montgomeryana, or the Montgomery Palm, and that name came from General Montgomery, who had an estate here in the Miami area, just south of downtown. And there's Montgomery Botanical Center, which was his old estate, and they do a lot of research there. So this palm is native to Fiji and Vanuatu, I believe. I can't remember every island it's from, but it's from that general area, and it is fairly tropical in nature. It's definitely a 10A palm, closer towards 10B, but mid zone 10 plant. And there's the total size of it. It's a daintier palm, but they're usually planted in 2s or 3s. This one's singular, so it's a little bit better to vlog. And you can see it has a seed bract on it, which is about to produce seed, but I'm not sure if they just take them off. Usually at a hotel like this, they'll just, the seeds can become messy, so they're just going to rip them off. That sounds bad, but it really doesn't hurt the palm. So yeah, it's a zone 10 plant. It's very tropical looking in nature. It has these nice little pendant leaflets. It has a nice crown shaft, nice white crown shaft. The flowers are all very cream colored, kind of like a greenish white. And the seed is going to be the size of, it's not going to be a marble this time. It's going to be the size of like a dove's egg. If you can think of those little blue eggs you see birds lay, or a quail egg. And they're very easy to germinate. You just kind of you're going to throw them in the same media, well-draining, well-watered mix, and these will pop up like hotcakes, like foxtails, like livistonas, sables, you name it. As long as the seed is fresh, that's what'll happen. So you don't see these very often outside of Miami and really like Fort Myers and south on the west coast of Florida. They'll grow all the way up into West Palm Beach and a little bit, maybe 40 miles north of there. But any frost will burn the leaves, and a freeze will definitely kind of turn them brown. I lost one of these at 30 degrees in Venice, Florida in 2010. I actually lost a couple of them. So, but they have a nice brownish tomentum. If you can look at the crown on that one, right where the petioles all start there, the nice fuzziness. And they're actually very close related to the foxtail, and they will hybridize with the foxtail. And I'm going to talk more about that plant hopefully tomorrow when I'm going to be around one. So the plant's really easy to grow. It's kind of weedy actually in the nursery industry. When these plants are growing in a nursery, the seeds drop, they start growing everywhere. That's in a very controlled environment where there's plenty of water and fertilizer and heat and sun. So, but they're very fast growing. This plant might only be 8 or 9 years old. But they also die very fast too, and it's very obvious when they die. But their trunks self-clean, they're crown shafted, and they're really good for a lot of different things. They like a trio of them can make a good centerpiece. They often sell them in trios. A solitary one is a nice dainty plant. You can kind of plant in a line, and it looks it looks like majestic in a dainty way, I guess is the best way to put that. And they're, like I said, they're very common in Miami. A lot of people in Miami take them for granted. A lot of people in other parts of the state in Central Florida try and grow them, and they're kind of borderline. They'll grow most of the years. Some years they're going to freeze out, and that's what I experienced in Venice in 2010. And but they're well worth it. They're very, very neat looking plant, or palm, I should say. So I'll leave. If they weren't so cold sensitive, they would be everywhere in Florida. I'll tell you that. So here comes. I can hear a plane coming. So let's get a view. This is kind of the end of the vlog. There. So, and obviously those are coconuts right there. So that went off into the airport. So anyway, hope you liked this vlog. I hope that the airplane was worth it. Go ahead and hit like if you did like it, and if you want to see more vlogs like this, just go ahead and subscribe and comment down below if you have any questions, and I will see you guys next time.